what potential fights or fighters we would have loved to see. I mean, EGF, I'm gonna let you start it off, man. Who would you have loved to seen on this card?
Now, this card is so bad, Mike. And to be honest with you, I'm a very honest, transparent person most of the time. I did a lot of this last minute because I was very confident in the fact that I could find a lot of people that could have filled out this card. This card is so bad that I don't just have individuals. I have fight nights that could have just went over this. With the first one being the entire fucking main card for what was that, RDR and Robert Whitaker. You can hear me still?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I did that because I screenshotted it. I don't got my laptop. Man, this entire card, Mike, could have literally, like what? Movsar versus Pico. That right there would be 20 times a co-main to Dan Ige. Movsar is the future of that division. Volk is getting old. He's going to lose again eventually, at least. You don't like when I say best for business. It's best that Movsar, the undefeated young prospect, beats Volk. This is your opportunity to promote him. You have to promote these names because your champs are getting old. Pico, you didn't just put Movsar against Pico for no reason. Pico's he's a prospect from another company. He obviously has some type of potential. You're hoping that he upsets Movsar because you, for some reason, didn't give Movsar a title shot. Why not put him on an actual pay-per-view? You didn't even give Movsar his own pay-per-view. Movsar is a co-main on a fight night.
Yeah.
Movsar, That's just one off that RDR pay-per-view. Well, let me see the next fight. Marcus McGee versus Peter Yan. You telling me Marcus McGee versus Peter Yan couldn't go in here? That's not just some slouch fight. Peter Yan, I wouldn't use the legend word with him either, but he's definitely a staple in that. He's definitely a staple in that division. And him going against Marcus McGee is like number 12 or number 13. We use the jobber word. They trying to see if Peter Yan is still Peter Yan. So this fight means something. It has some type of stakes. Again, fights can just be for fun, but this fight definitely has meaning. Why is it on a fight night? Why is it on a fight night? Why is the number 3 what bantam? That's bantamweight. Why is the number 3 bantamweight not even on he's not even the second or third fight on a fight night? You're trying to job him out. What are we talking about? And the last fight on that card I was going to talk about, Bryce Mitchell's debut. Again, not all fights have to have meaning. But it means it's a Bryce Mitchell fight. It's something. It's a name. It's somebody that isn't Michael Johnson. It's a name. Bryce Mitchell's debut in bantamweight against Saeed. That's a fight. That's something that people are gonna watch. It's two names that are known. You told me that couldn't. I don't think Bryce Mitchell is main card worthy, but he passed on this card, bro.
Yeah, he would. I'll tell you that. Like I said, I'd be more happy to see him than, Michael Johnson on the main card right now. I mean, just being honest. But anything else?
No, I think that's my first one at least. Just that whole it doesn't make sense to me that I don't know, maybe because it's on ABC and this is in Louisiana. I'm trying to make a connection, but I can't, some type of correlation. But why would you load a fight night over a pay-per-view like that? Why is this pay-per-view that bad?
Yeah.
This pay-per-view has no fights within the top 10 outside of the main event with DPMX. None of these fights are within the top 10 of their division. But Peter Yan is the second fight on a fight night card. I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's lazy. I just can't make sense of it, bro. You want to go back and forth? I name one. You name one.
You kind of took it, but RDR and Rob. Listen, I'm all for making great fight nights and stuff, and I feel like some fight nights should be like that. Especially, they gotta fill out the Abu Dhabi ones. I think that one is an Abu Dhabi one. But that would have been a great co-main to a card like this. I feel like Robert Whitaker. High stake fight. Obviously, you got a rising high prospect. In RDR, he just beat a hype train in Bo Nickel. He's number 13 ranked, double champ from one championship. Like you kind of said with Peter Yan, what's the call with Rob is 3 or 4. We're trying to see if Rob. It's obvious that they're trying to see if Rob is still there. Let's see what Rob can really do. We got somebody who looks to be high level. Let's see what these guys can do. And best case scenario, we get another contender for DDP or Hamzat if RDR wins. Or like, so I don't see why you wouldn't put that on the main card. That's a main card fight. That's a fight.
It is.
That's a co-main. That's a
I
great
like it though.
co-main.
I mean,
Another fight.
you was gonna say another fight?
What you say?
No, all I was gonna say is, I mean, I feel my only thing is that you gotta have them fight night main events that's elite though. You got to, bro.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie though,
Yeah.
that's at the same time that's like I don't say an exception, but like that's like, bro, that's only a given if the pay-per-views are actually good though, bro.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
It gotta go hand in hand.
Yeah. I don't think the fight nights, the pay-per-view should be like the prerequisite. It should, you gotta make sure that's good before you go stacking up fight nights. I mean, another fighter I like watching, who's kind of underrated, Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen hasn't fought since last July, I think. Last July. And he's number 4, I think, in featherweight.
Yeah.
He's a top 5 featherweight. He's probably one win away from getting a title shot. He's the only guy that hasn't fought Volkanovski in the top 10, it feels like. So, I mean, he's probably one win away from getting a title shot. And we're just he hasn't fought since last July, I don't think.
Yeah, he
I mean,
definitely
I would
another one of them ones.
I would love to see Arnold Allen on a card like this, on a main card fighting someone like Yair or someone right outside the top 10, Gene Silva, someone. I mean, Gene Silva seems to have a fight, but I mean, just names, LaRon Murphy, someone. I would love to see Arnold Allen fight. Yeah, he fought last July. We're approaching a year now, so like, I mean, I don't know. I'd love to see Arnold Allen on this card. Anybody else from you?
I'll say, again, I got people in. Matter of fact, just because this division is so disrespected, I'm just saying the whole gender. The entire women's division could have filled this whole thing out. Zhang Wei Li has not fought since February. There is so many, man. I was screenshotting them earlier. There's so many women like that haven't fought, like Bueno Silva. Bueno Silva is a perfect example. Well, I don't know what Bueno Silva is. We thought that she was the future. We thought she was the future. It didn't work out. We put her against somebody. I thought, well, what's her name? She just
Rocky.
knocked her out in the top 5. Man, I mean, Bueno Silva was winning that fight before she got cut, bro. And the question marks around her, she has not fought since February. Why have I not seen her fight? On top of that, another one. Former champ. I understand that when the title picture is booked up, sometimes these champs go MIA, cough, Sean Strickland. Sugar's probably about to be gone for a minute. I haven't seen Raquel Pennington in a very long time. I haven't seen Penny since she lost her belt. And the person that she lost her belt to just lost the belt. I have not seen her since. What is Penny doing? Why is Penny's wife? She's fought 2 or 3 fights since Penny's lost her belt. Why is her wife out fighting somebody that's like number 2 in her division?
Yeah, true.
Just the entire, and it's like so many people. I can't even really name them off the top of my head because they don't fight enough to be honest with you. So that should probably tell the story itself. But it's so many people that's like in between 3, 4, 5, 6 in all of the women's divisions. That's literally, at least on paper, a fight away from getting a title fight or a fight or 2 away from getting a title fight. That just don't fight. They just don't.
Yeah.
And instead of calling any of them or giving them any of them a chance, you rolled out with this. This is what you gave us.
Yeah.
Is there even any women on this card?
And then, I mean, I kind of want
early prelims. Yes, one fight?
Yes, a few. I think one girl's like 4-2, literally, or something like that. She's fighting another girl that's like 7-2. Like,
yeah, that's the only women fight on there. The other one got canceled. The Amanda Ribas versus Tabitha Ritchie.
I mean, in terms of heavyweight, we talk so much about, like, I saw a quote from Tom the other day talking about how, like, back in the day, you could look through the top 10, top 15. It was guys like Mark Hunt, Brock Lesnar, Alistair Overeem, Cain Velasquez, Frank Mir, yada yada yada. And he said, I mean, he looked at the top 15 now, and he's like, he said himself, like, who are these guys? When have these guys fought? Holton Almeida is like a world-class title contender. He's probably one title fight away. Yeah. Now we could be getting a versus him versus Tom announcement, but I highly doubt it. I really feel like they're leaning towards Cyril Gane.
That's going to be on.
It's probably going to be Cyril Gane, but whatever Halton hasn't fought since January. Where is Halton Almeida? Where? I mean, another guy who just fought Sirogan. We talked about earlier how good and underrated Volkov is. He hasn't fought since December. We
Yeah,
got two guys. He hasn't fought since December. He hasn't fought since January. I don't think they fought ever. That's a great fight. That's a great fight in the heavyweight division. A title
yeah.
eliminator. I mean, they're both top five. Like, that's a great fight.
You just need, bro. Sometimes you just need fights. Not all fights have to mean something, bro. Sometimes you just need fights to move a division on or keep it relevant, bro. It's like
Yeah.
they just didn't even care in making of this card, bro.
I mean,
You,
we even talked about Ruffy. Ruffy, he fought in March, and I mean, we saw what happened there. What I'm pretty
you,
sure he's not nicked up or anything from the fight. At least it could have an injury in training from any, or who knows. But Ruffy, another guy, he's a fighting nerd. I mean, you need to build that marketability, get his name going. I mean, he could fight someone, and I just found someone in the lightweight division, Grant Dawson. Grant Dawson is, I think, 22-3. He's number 15 ranked. You want to test Ruffy, get him in the rankings. You want to
yeah.
see what it is. Grant Dawson hasn't fought since January, and Ruffy just fought a 3-minute fight in March. I mean, that's a perfect matchup right there, and that beats Atiba Gautier versus Robert Valentine or Robert Valentine. Like, that beats that. That's a matchup. I watch that. I watch Ruffy fight in the rankings versus Grant Dawson. I watch that. It's like just a simple fights. I feel like. I mean, even Rocket hasn't fought since October when he fought Yuri. I mean, he lost, but Rocket is a good fighter. I would watch Rocket. I mean, Dominic Reyes hasn't fought since April, and he knocked the guy out. He didn't really take damage. I mean,
Throw
that could be
another
an
name. I
option.
was gonna
He could
say,
have been a.
throw another name out there. What's the
What did you
name?
say?
Colby Covington hasn't fought since December.
Colby Covington. Like, it's like, I don't know.
It's plenty of names, bro. I mean, I can't even think of like an explanation for this outside of like laziness. When's the last
I
time
mean, like,
Armin's fought?
yeah, Armin, yeah.
He talking a lot, bro. Like I don't know, bro. Stuff like this ain't good for the sport, bro.
No, it's not. I mean, I guess we get a month, like you said, the month intermission before the big Jemiah plot armor fight, as you
Yeah,
call it. But yeah, I mean, this is just. I mean, we can just sit here and just name guys that could
yeah.
have just been like, I don't know. Obviously, I mean, obviously, I've never ran a UFC matchmaker or anything.
Mm.
There's other things to work around, like matching up timelines when you're dealing with certain contenders and trying to keep them on the timeline with the title and stuff. You don't want the guy who's probably going to be the next number one contender fighting 4 months after the title. You get what I'm saying. You want to keep the same timelines with contenders and certain champions and things like that. Injuries, you don't know who's injured behind the scenes. I get it, but like at the same time, we just did this in 30 minutes. I feel like
It's all, bro. It's somebody available, bro. Like even with the
yeah,
Zhang
like,
Wei, bro, the Zhang Wei Lee stuff example, bro. Bro, Verna hasn't fought since March. We all know that's the next title fight. Why is it? Why haven't you just made that, bro? And if Verna's
yeah,
not available, it's somebody that's gonna fight Zhang Wei Lee. If Wei Lee ain't available, it's somebody available to fight Verna, bro.
Mackenzie Dern. She hasn't fought in a while. I don't think.
Like that. Like it's just I don't know, bro. It's somebody is available, bro.
Well, you said she's pregnant,
Oh yeah,
but
Mackenzie Dern. Yeah, she is pregnant.
either or, principle still stands. I feel like
Yeah.
it's. I don't know that. Yeah, 318. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna do some more talking about it. I mean, as we have to. I mean, we officially on the road to
I
it,
am
but
not excited for that predictions video.
oh man,
I
yeah.
want to sit here and watch some Michael Johnson film. Oh man. We got to release the parlay, bro. We got to release the parlay, bro.
I don't know if I can make a parlay out of this card. I don't even.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That might be the wrong card to start, bro.
Looking like a plus 150
Yeah,
type of
this might be
slump.
it's the wrong card to start, bro. This card ain't it, bro. It don't
Yeah,
read.
but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. UFC. I don't know. We went from amazing 308. I said 308, 317
17.
to this.
I'll
It's
say,
gonna be
it's gonna be a layover though, bro. You just had the quote unquote card of the year, so now you gotta have the slumps, bro.
yeah. I mean, yeah, it's normal. I mean, I guess the normal layover, I guess. But I just feel as we both feel, it just could have been way better. But I mean, I don't know. We'll see.
It'll all work out, bro.
Maybe Michael Johnson got something in the tank. Maybe Michael Johnson got something for us. Maybe Michael Johnson hyped to watch Michael Johnson. Maybe should be more hyped to watch Michael Johnson, bro.
I
Maybe
don't
we
know
should be
about
more
what
hyped, bro.
I don't know what you're really getting hyped for. What you think Michael
That's
Johnson
on
got
the
in the tank?
man. He put up a great fight against Gaethje, bro. That was a great fight, bro. That was a great fight.
When? How long ago was that?
I think like 26. It was Gaethje's debut.
Yeah, bro, it's over, bro. He's on the main card, bro. Dana did his
Yeah,
dirty, bro. I don't even think I'm gonna be excited to watch these the press conferences, bro.
yeah,
Dan Ike
yeah,
is gonna be the co-main at the press conference, at the presser. He's gonna be sitting with the main people, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. I have to find one of them TikTok accounts to rewatch these fights on, bro. I don't think I can sit through this, bro.
Oh man.
You know how many of these fights? Wait, hey. Why are we doing this? What you gonna? You said you rated a 3 out of 10.
Yeah,
You think you gonna make it through the whole card, bro?
yeah. I'm gonna make it through the whole card, bro.
You crazy, bro.
I'm
I ain't lie, I
gonna make it
normally
through the
watch,
whole.
bro. You know I be thirsty because I be betting, bro. I normally watch the early prelims, bro. I'm not doing that this time, bro. I'm cool, bro.
Yeah. I don't think this is a prelim type of card, but I'll get through the main card. I'll get through the main card.
Do we have a co? So since they debunked the Gaethje Patty thing, do we have a co-main for 319?
I don't think so. I don't really think so.
They need to go to work, bro. I should know what
Yes.
three.
I mean,
I should know what
as of
320
right
is
now,
right now, bro.
our co-main is Jared Cannonier and Michael Page, MVP.
Oh man, they not gonna give us 2 in a row, are they?
Oh, I mean,
MVP
this
is not
one,
about to. MVP is not about to
this
main
might,
event a pay per view.
this got some. Actually, EGF. I think we might have overlooked this as well. This call, it's halfway. I don't know, man. We got Jared
You think it's
Cannonier.
done? You think it's done?
I mean, I could see probably like a few more fights being added, but for the most
Bro,
part, this
no,
probably
bro.
what we're gonna.
MVP cannot co-main a fucking pay per view. Are we being serious?
Yeah,
I'm not
we
gonna
are.
lie, bro.
I mean, Chase.
319, 320, 321, 322. Them bitches better be bangers, bro. If
Yeah,
MVP
because
and
this
Dan
card.
Ige is about to be our co-mains of the summer, them better be some bangers or something, bro.
Yeah,
Jared Canny,
we got
bro.
GMP. We got
Jared is about to come.
Jared Mozart, Edson Barbosa is on the main. King Green is on the main. Brian Battle,
We got another Bobby
Kaya,
fight.
Kaya Sakura, Chase Hooper. I mean, there's some names, but the fights ain't really too. Yeah, this kind of. It's not. This not as bad as 18, but this ain't too hot neither, man.
We're gonna have to do our rankings, bro. We're gonna have to do our rankings soon, bro. For what half the year, half the UFC
Yeah,
year, bro.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know. When we do our full year rankings, I'll tell y'all the bottom 2 cards already.
yeah. I think we can. I think we can. I mean,
You think, bro? This card got to have, bro. Do you think it has a chance to not be the worst card of the year, though?
the upcoming 318.
Yeah,
I don't know, man, because I remember. I vividly remember the DDP Sean fight, and I was saying like, "Oh, that card is weak." I don't remember who was on it,
that was Zhang Weili.
but I remember was it, and I remember it being a good turnout. So I mean, but even still, that wasn't as bad as that. At least we had a co-main.
Yeah,
But To be honest, I don't know, man. EGF, I don't think this has a chance to not be the worst card. I don't know. Probably not, man. Probably not. Especially when you think of 311 with Marab and Umar and
Yeah.
Islam and then DDP and then Volk getting his back. That was a good card all around. I remember, the 317. Trying to think of 316. Who was 316?
Was that
I'm
Ink and
blanking.
Alex?
No, that was like 313. That was a solid card.
316. What
Who
was that?
was
April?
316? April
Three.
was Volk.
So when was
Who was
316? May?
316?
That's Sugar and Marab.
Oh, Bilal.
Oh, Bilal and JDM. Yeah, that is, man.
That was a good card. That was like, yeah. This is gonna be the worst card. But yeah, this is gonna be the worst card.
And when we do our predictions, bro, we might just have to do 2 fights, bro.
No, we gotta. I don't know, man. Yeah,
Our
I
predictions
don't
might
know.
not be a video, bro. It might just be a segment. It might just be, bro.
Probably. I mean,
DP
I
got
don't
his
know. I
own
think
pay-per-view, bro. This shit is all his fault, bro. It's fans like you. It's y'all fault, bro. They wouldn't have did this shit if y'all didn't do this, bro. They gave y'all what y'all wanted, bro. They gave him what he wanted, bro. A retirement
what?
pay-per-view.
Excuse me? Did they
I
give
ain't
us? Did
lying.
they give
BJ
us what we
never,
want?
man. When Illy
Did they
retired,
give
bro,
us
they
what
need
we
to give
want?
him like a whole month, bro.
They need to give Ilya a whole month. How would you even do that? He's
I
gonna
don't know,
fight
bro.
every.
Every fight night has to have some type of Spain heritage involved, bro. Spain and
Wow,
Jordan heritage,
wow,
bro. Because he is the
wow.
UFC, bro. DP didn't do nothing for them, bro. He put on some good fights. That's it, I guess. He ain't win no
That's
gold. He
it.
ain't win no gold. Do you know how much of a cash cow he would have been if he won the title, considering he's an American, bro? He couldn't even do that shit.
You are just you are crazy.
I'll tell y'all this though.
We
I'm
need.
picking him over Max bum ass.
Oh wow, yeah. Let's disrespect the. So nothing just can satisfy you. Max was a champion, and actually ran through the division, and that can't even satisfy you neither, huh? Oh wait,
Man,
is this AI? Is this AI generated? Is this AI? Is this AI?
is that an interim? Oh, that's
Yeah,
plastic.
it is. No, it's not plastic.
Hey, so
Is
you think when
is
this
this?
kid's going like his collection room and hold that belt, he gotta like tell him that it's not the real one?
I don't think these are AI. Is this AI? I mean,
It might be.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't
Oh,
see the interim on it, bro. You gotta have the interim on it, bro.
wow. I don't think none of this is AI, man. I don't know. I don't know. Just
Him
saying.
posing with an interim
I
belt
don't
like
know.
that is so pathetic, bro. That's so pathetic.
Oh,
That's just like
wow.
Max posing with the BMF. It's pathetic, bro. You got that
Wow.
over your way, over your
Wow.
shoulder like you a real champ. You not no real champ.
He was a.
He was the number one
He's
contender.
a champion. He's a champion of life. He's a champion of life. That's what Dustin Poirier is a champion of
Oh,
life.
you pulling that
That's
card, champion of life.
yeah. I'm pulling that card. The champion of life. Yeah, I am. He doesn't need a
Hey, what they
shiny
say,
belt to tell him he's a.
diamonds
Yeah,
don't need
diamonds
gold to
don't need.
shine.
Yeah, diamonds don't need gold to shine. No, they don't. No, they don't.
That shit's so lame, bro. That's one of the most loserish mantras I've ever heard in my life, bro. You got to get spin to it though, so if it rings, it
Oh yeah.
rings, I
Okay.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I think that about does it for the pod, man.
Yeah.
Anything else you got to say, man, on DP on his card? Anything? You got say something. What you got nice to say about DP? What can you say about that? What can you say
DP
nice
is
to say
he's
about
not
DP?
a legend, bro. Well, he is. He's a legend of the contenders, bro. He's not a UFC legend. He's a legendary contender, bro. He held his contendership down for a very long time, bro. And that's something I can say about him, bro. Hey, this is a cool
I
podcast
guess
episode, man. This card is gonna be extremely weak, but we got y'all, bro. We're gonna come up with some fun content. We got some good ideas for y'all, bro. We're gonna share it up a bit. It was a little down today because we had to talk about the elephant in the room. So our next pay per view. This is what we're supposed to build up for the next 3 weeks, bro. 2 weeks. So that's that. We got some fire ideas coming, bro. I think this is a fire idea, bro. Y'all ain't see nobody do this, bro. Nobody.
that's true. That's true. Y'all don't see no podcast owners shaping cards. Y'all don't see no podcast
Nope.
owners playing matchmakers. Get us on the phone 100. Maybe we should be on the phone 100. Y'all don't see. That is true. Y'all don't see that.
I ain't
You
lying.
see
If I
that
was a
nowhere else.
matchmaker, bro, a lot of these questions would have already been answered, bro.
I
Shav,
bet.
man. Shav would have been took care of Islam, bro. Y'all should have done
Wow.
charge, bro.
Wow. Well, I mean, I think that about does it, man. Until next time, till next week. Peace out, man. We out of here.
We out.